All right, Patriots Nation, we have a situation developing that is going to demand everyone's attention, and it is far from what anyone expected heading into the final stretch of the season. Stefan Diggs, the star wide receiver who has been nothing short of a powerhouse for the New England Patriots this year, is now facing legal trouble that could impact not only his career, but also the team's trajectory as the playoffs approach. The incident allegedly occurred on Tuesday, December 2nd, the day after the Patriots delivered a commanding performance against the New York Giants on Monday Night Football. According to the latest reports, Diggs is facing felony strangulation or suffocation charges in addition to misdemeanor assault and battery charges stemming from that incident. While the specifics of the allegations have not been publicly disclosed, the case has already made its way to the courts, and Diggs's legal team is seeking to have certain documents sealed to protect privacy. His attorney, Michael D. Stefano, appeared remotely in Dedham District Court to request that the police report remain confidential, arguing that the sensitive details should not be released to the public. Alongside this request, it was also revealed that Diggs has made a financial offer in an attempt to resolve the dispute with the alleged victim, suggesting the discussions toward a settlement are actively taking place. The court has indicated that a ruling on this matter will be issued shortly, leaving the situation in a state of uncertainty. From a football standpoint, the timing of this news is disastrous. Regardless of whether Diggs is ultimately found innocent or guilty, the mere presence of these charges is an enormous distraction for the Patriots as they head into the critical final games of the regular season and the playoffs. The organization has faced situations before that required them to manage distractions, but nothing quite on this scale involving serious legal allegations. Back in the summer, there were incidents that drew public attention, such as the boat situation, but those were minor compared to the current legal challenges. Now, with felony charges involved, the pressure is significantly heightened. The arraignment session for Diggs is scheduled for 11 a.m. on Tuesday, December 30th, 2025, and it is important to understand the broader implications this has for the Patriots. The NFL has broad authority to impose disciplinary measures independent of legal outcomes, meaning that even if a settlement is reached or the legal process concludes without a conviction, the league could still determine that Diggs represents a distraction and impose suspensions or other penalties. A recent example is Jordan Addison in Minnesota, who faced league suspension despite the absence of a legal conviction, demonstrating that the NFL operates with its own standards when it comes to player conduct. The Patriots organization has already issued a statement confirming awareness of the allegations. They highlighted that Diggs categorically denies the claims and emphasized their support for him while actively gathering information and cooperating with both the authorities and the league. Similarly, the NFL acknowledged the matter and indicated ongoing communication with the club, though no additional comments have been provided at this time. The timing of these events is particularly concerning, as the playoffs are only 2 weeks away. If the Patriots continue advancing, the timing of Diggs's court appearances could coincide almost directly with critical playoff games, including the AFC Championship. The impact of this cannot be overstated, as the team must maintain focus and unity during one of the most pivotal moments of the season. Beyond the scheduling issues, there is the internal challenge of managing the psychological and emotional effects on the team. Head coach Mike Vrabel and the coaching staff will be tasked with addressing media inquiries, maintaining locker room morale, and ensuring that players stay focused on the game plan, all while the cloud of legal uncertainty looms over one of their key leaders. This situation is made even more complex by Diggs' status as a role model and a central figure in the team's offense. He has consistently demonstrated leadership and professionalism on the field, making this unexpected development all the more jarring. His performance this season has been exceptional, with over 82 receptions, 970 yards for touchdowns, and an impressive average of nearly 12 yards per catch. Diggs has been instrumental in driving the Patriots' offense, serving as quarterback Drake, May's primary target and a source of inspiration for his teammates. Losing him, even temporarily, could have a domino effect on the offense, forcing reliance on less experienced players such as Demario Douglas, Kahan Booty, Effin Chisholm, Kyle Williams, and potentially practice squad players like John Giles or Jeremiah Webb. While all these players have talent, none currently match the skill and impact that Diggs provides, highlighting just how critical his presence is to the Patriots' success in these final games. The historical context also adds another layer of concern. This is not the first time Diggs has found himself in a situation that draws unwanted attention. During his time in Minnesota and Buffalo, he experienced moments where off-field incidents became distractions, although those situations did not involve legal charges of this magnitude. The Patriot organization was fully aware of Diggs' history when they signed him in March, understanding both the risk and the potential reward. Up to this point, his season had proceeded nearly flawlessly, with on-field performance exceeding expectations and no significant off-field issues disrupting team chemistry. However, the events of December 2nd represent a serious and unanticipated challenge, testing the team's ability to maintain focus under pressure. Coach Vrabel has historically maintained a strict no-tolerance policy, which has influenced roster decisions and discipline in the past. This approach reinforces the seriousness with which the organization will treat any confirmed violations of conduct. The broader implication is clear. If Diggs is found guilty of the charges or the allegations are substantiated, the Patriots will be faced with difficult but necessary decisions regarding his future with the team. The combination of legal issues, timing of the playoffs, and his integral role in the offense creates a high-stakes situation that requires careful navigation by both the team's leadership and the league. Every member of the Patriots organization, from the coaching staff to the players, must now operate under heightened scrutiny, balancing the need to maintain competitive performance with the unavoidable media attention and public interest surrounding Diggs' legal case. Fans and observers alike are left to wrestle with uncertainty, as the implications of this situation extend beyond the immediate legal proceedings to influence the overall trajectory of the Patriots season and potentially the team's legacy for the coming years. The pressure on Diggs personally is immense, as his reputation, career, and role as a leader are all in question. His ability to continue performing at an elite level while navigating the complexities of legal and public scrutiny will be a test of both character and resilience. The team's offense, quarterback dynamics, and depth chart are all suddenly in flux, requiring adjustments that must be carefully calculated to maintain performance in the most critical stretch of the season. As the story continues to develop, all eyes are on the Patriots organization, their coaching staff, and Diggs himself to see how they manage this unprecedented distraction and whether the team can maintain cohesion, focus, and execution while the situation unfolds. The repercussions of these events are likely to reverberate through the locker room, the fan base, and the broader NFL community, shaping the narrative of the Patriots season in ways no one could have anticipated, and leaving a cloud of uncertainty over one of the league's most important postseason runs. The situation surrounding Stefan Diggs continues to grow in complexity, and as the Patriots approach the final stretch of the season, the implications for the team are becoming increasingly clear. The arraignment scheduled for January 23rd will be a pivotal moment, not only for Diggs personally, but also for the Patriots' playoff prospects. If the legal proceedings unfold in a way that requires Diggs to miss games, it could create a ripple effect through the team's offensive strategy. Drake may have relied heavily on Diggs this season, and the wide receiver's ability to stretch the field, create separation, and consistently make clutch plays has been a cornerstone of the Patriots' success. Losing that reliability, even for a single game, would force the coaching staff to make rapid adjustments, elevate less experienced players into prominent roles, and potentially alter the dynamics of the passing game that have been so effective throughout the year. The depth chart beyond Diggs is promising in terms of potential, but the reality is that the drop-off in experience and proven performance is significant. Players like Demario Douglas, Kahan Booty, Effin Chisholm, and Kyle Williams are all talented athletes, but they have not carried the responsibility of being the number one target in a high-pressure offensive system. Practice squad players, such as John Giles and Jeremiah Webb, offer depth and developmental potential, but expecting them to immediately replicate Diggs' production and leadership is unrealistic. This makes the timing of the legal situation even more critical, as the Patriots cannot afford disruptions to the rhythm and chemistry they have cultivated over the season. Off the field, the psychological impact cannot be understated. The locker room will be acutely aware of the legal challenges facing one of their leaders, and even if Diggs remains in the lineup, teammates may find their focus divided between on-field performance and off-field developments. Coach Mike Vrabel and his staff will need to manage these dynamics carefully, ensuring that the team maintains its focus and morale while navigating the media scrutiny and public speculation surrounding Diggs' case. Historically, Vrabel has maintained a strict approach to discipline and accountability, and the precedent set by his handling of previous distractions indicates that the Patriots will not tolerate any behavior that undermines team cohesion or the culture of excellence he has worked to instill. The broader NFL context adds an additional layer of complexity. The league has made it clear that it can impose disciplinary measures independently of legal outcomes, and the example of Jordan Addison in Minnesota illustrates that even without a conviction, a player can face suspension if deemed a distraction or if their conduct does not align with league standards. This means that the Patriots must prepare for multiple scenarios, including the possibility of Diggs being unavailable due to legal requirements or league-imposed discipline, all while maintaining their pursuit of a deep playoff run. The timing of these events, so close to the AFC Championship, adds enormous pressure. A critical game could coincide with court appearances or ongoing legal proceedings, forcing the team to balance competitive priorities with logistical and personnel challenges. The media scrutiny surrounding Diggs' situation is also a factor that cannot be ignored. Every press conference, every practice, and every game will come with questions and speculation, requiring the coaching staff and players to navigate the narrative carefully to prevent distraction from impacting performance. Diggs himself faces a tremendous personal challenge, balancing his responsibilities as a leader on the team with the demands of addressing serious legal allegations. His reputation, career trajectory, and role as a mentor to younger players are all under intense scrutiny, and how he manages this period will be closely watched by both fans and league observers. The potential outcomes are varied and carry significant consequences. If the allegations are substantiated, the Patriots may face difficult decisions regarding Diggs' future with the team, including suspension or even termination. Conversely, if he is exonerated or reaches a settlement, the team will need to reintegrate him seamlessly while addressing any residual distractions or questions surrounding the situation. In the meantime, the team must focus on preparation for the immediate challenges ahead, ensuring that the offense and defense remain sharp and cohesive despite the uncertainty surrounding their star wide receiver. The impact of Diggs' absence, if it occurs, will also test the depth and resilience of the Patriots roster. Every coach and player must be prepared to step up and fill the void, maintaining the high standards of performance and execution that have defined the season thus far. For the fan base, this situation evokes a mix of concern, frustration, and anticipation. Patriots supporters have come to expect excellence and leadership from the team's star players, and the allegations against Diggs cast a shadow over the optimism surrounding the team's postseason aspirations. Conversations on social media, in sports commentary, and among analysts are already highlighting the uncertainty and potential ramifications of the case, adding pressure to both the team and the player involved. The organizational response will be critical in shaping the narrative moving forward. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Your support helps us bring you the latest updates on the New England Patriots. And of course, drop your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from Patriots fans. No one saw this coming. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the NFL, the New England Patriots have reportedly made a signing that could completely alter the trajectory of their season: Jordan Love. Sources close to the team suggest that discussions have been ongoing behind closed doors for weeks, but the timing of this announcement has left fans and analysts alike scrambling to understand what this could mean for the Patriots' offensive strategy. Love, known for his strong arm and mobility, has long been regarded as a quarterback with enormous potential, but who has yet to fully establish himself as a franchise leader. For the Patriots, a team that has been in search of stability under center since the departure of Tom Brady, this acquisition could signal a bold shift toward a more dynamic, future-focused offense. Insiders speculate that head coach Bill Belichick may be planning to adapt his game plan around Love's strengths, blending traditional New England discipline with a more aggressive aerial attack. While some pundits are cautious, pointing out that Love has had limited starting experience, others argue that his presence could inject a fresh energy into a team that has been criticized for stagnation. The Patriots fan base, known for both high expectations and sharp criticism, is divided. Some are ecstatic about the potential of a new quarterback capable of reshaping the team's identity, while others are wary of betting the season on a player who has yet to prove himself consistently. League insiders also hint that this signing could have ripple effects beyond the Patriots locker room. Competing teams in the AFC are reportedly reevaluating their own quarterback situations in light of this unexpected development, suggesting that New England may have just pulled off a strategic coup that few saw coming. If Love can rise to the occasion, the Patriots could suddenly transform from a team in flux to a legitimate contender, leaving opponents scrambling to adjust. As the speculation intensifies, all eyes are on the Patriots' next moves. Will Love be an immediate starter, or is this a long-term investment? How will Belichick and his coaching staff balance innovation with the tried-and-true methods that have historically defined New England football? For now, the announcement alone has injected a new level of intrigue into the season, proving once again that in the NFL, fortunes can change overnight, and sometimes in ways nobody predicted. That's it for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving fresh and exclusive Patriots news, make sure to subscribe and hit like. We always appreciate hearing your opinions in the comments. See you in the next one, Patriots Nation.